Hello and welcome. This is Ruth Hamilton. Thanks for joining me. I've just had the We Are Memory Keepers Explosion Box scoreboard delivered, and I've opened it out of its box very quickly, and here we are. I've been waiting for this for a few days now and I can't wait to get started with it. So all I've done is taken it out of the box and had a look. There are the instructions, and I'm sure if I know We Are Memory Keepers, those are fantastic. There's the scoreboard, the little heart templates, and my little scoring tool. So I'm going to go now and look for some paper, and I'll be back in a minute or two because I can't wait to get started. I've got a bit of a mixture of paper here, but it kind of goes together. There's pinks and greens and oranges together, and I've cut them to 12 by 12, 11 by 11, 10 by 10 and 9 by 9 inches. And following this little instruction leaflet here, what I'm going to do first of all is take my 12 by 12. So with the 12 by 12 into the scoreboard, 12 by 12 it says here is extra large. So you'll go to extra large, which is at the very end here, and score right down there to the end of that. And then into the corner and score that down until it meets that line. And it just stops naturally there anyway. You can feel the groove just meeting that one. And then turn it around and follow that around on all the other sides. Goodness, that couldn't have been easier. That's the little box made, but I see that I would really like to use the heart templates just to see what that would look like in the corner. And these are attached to the board by a little ring here, so I'm just going to open that up. And pick out the extra large. They're all numbered on there, or it says what size it is on there. And what I do now is, according to the instructions, I pop that right into the corner there and draw around the outside of it. Yeah, it's just right. It's hard to see on the patterned paper, but here we are. And then I'm going to do that on the other three corners and cut out that heart shape. And there it is, and it couldn't be easier, and it looks really good. So that's it, and now I'm going to try the lid, and I hope that's just as easy as well. So I've checked the instructions here. I don't always do that. Sometimes I wait until I get stuck and then go for the instructions, but this time I'm hoping I get it right first time. So for the lid for this one, for the 12 by 12 box, I have cut this to 6.5 inches as per instructions, and I'm just going to score this down here. It just says lid there, and I've got it at the right size, so it's basically the same thing again, and you just come down to where that score line is. It actually has a little groove, and you feel like you can't really go past that anyway, so it's not as if you're just about to score on. You know exactly where to stop there, see? And again. Well, this is so easy, I can't believe it. I've wanted one of these for a long time, so I'm really glad I've got this now. And score. And now I'm just going to add some adhesive on these corners just to hold those in place. So some on here and some in here, and There's the lid, and it actually was really, really easy. So I'm just going to fold the box in again, like this, and put my lid on. Oh goodness. I knew that was going to be easy. I was told it was, but I didn't realise it was just going to be so easy. So there you are, that's the basic box. And I'll go ahead and do the same things with the smaller layers, and I'm going to attach them in here. I may not do the hearts on, I might just change that up a little bit, but I'll go ahead and score them all first of all. So with my 11-inch one, I'm just going to take the board again, put this in. Now 11-inch, it says here, is extra large, so I'm going to go to the extra large one this time and not, I'm going to go to extra large this time and not extra extra large where I was the last time. And score down there and across to there and repeat. So this time I think I will cut these off just across here, and I'll just do that with my guillotine, and I'll be back in a minute. And that's the next size down finished, and I'm going to put that inside there. Goodness, it's really colourful, isn't it? I'll put that in there and I'll just glue it by the base and centre it, and then I'll go on to the next size down. There are 4 little boxes, explosion boxes inside that, and my lid, and it was really, really easy to make. And you could decorate that up in so many different ways. This is just a really, really basic one, so we'll take the lid off and see what happens. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And I'm really, really pleased with that. The only thing I think I shouldn't have done, but I was just going to try a bit of variety, I shouldn't really have nipped that bit off. I should have left that and cut a heart on there too, because the 4 hearts would have looked nicer. But anyhow, I think it's not bad for a first attempt. I just want to show you this again. I just can't believe how easy it is. So really it's only a case of finding what size of paper you've got here, from extra extra small, which is 6 by 6, right up to extra extra large, which is 12 by 12, and that will tell you then here extra extra small to extra extra large, and there's a matching heart size for each one to do that corner piece. And then the lid chart is here, and the lid goes there, and it is so easy. Anyhow, I'm going to put this one away and get some more paper out, and I'm going to try another 1 or 2 with some kind of different pockets or things inside for adding little bits and pieces. So I'll be right back. The lids were so easy to make for this that I decided I would just make one for each of the little boxes inside there as well. And I actually just wanted to check how well they would fit. So there's actually a little bit of space in between each one. And there we have it. So that's that one finished. It was more or less just a prototype so that I could carry on and see what else I could do. And I've decided now to make a little one with a little gift in the middle. So this is 8 centimetres, and I've scored that in exactly the same way. So I've taken my little scoreboard here and I've put that in. So 8 centimetres is size small, so it's 8 by 8, and I've put it in there and then scored it the same way as I did for the others in the first box. And I've used my little heart template, so because this is small, I've used the small size heart and drawn around there and then folded that up. And I've just put a little mat on each of those. And then I've taken a 7 by 7 and I've put that in, so 7 by 7 is extra small, and I've scored that in the same way at extra small. But this time I haven't scored from point to point here on any of the corners. So I'm going to create a little double fold pocket. So I had a little look on the instructions there, and it said to trim off these parts. So I'm going to do that, and then cut in from here and here, and then fold them over and you'll get a little pocket. So I will just glue right along that edge. Fold that in and fold that in, and that's my little pocket. And then I've made a little tag to go in there. And I'm going to do exactly the same here. For the inside box then, in this one I've taken a piece of 6x6 paper, and that would be then, you just go here, and 6x6 is extra small, so when you set it in, just score it at extra small the whole way around. And I haven't scored here, so I want to make a little box that just stays as it is and doesn't open. So I'm just going to cut down one of these score lines just to this point and rotate it, and do that on each of the 4 sides. And then I'm just going to glue these like so, and then we've got our little box, and that will stay rigid then in the centre. So I'll go ahead and glue that up, and I've got some little pegs here that I just use to fold them in. For the lid, for the extra small one then, I've looked here again, and it says to cut the paper to 4.5 inches by 4.5 inches, and then I'm just going to set that in there and score where it says lid, rotate and do that. This is really easy. I may have mentioned that a time or two. And then you'll notice I didn't score into the corners there again. Now, you can do that. There are different ways of making these lids. Again, I'm going to just, if I turn this over I can see the score lines better, and just nip that one off, and in there, in there, and there, and then I'm going to glue the lid together. I've made the 3 boxes up this time with their lids and left the centre one firm so that it stands up and holds a little gift inside. And when we take this lid off, we open up and we've got this, and this is the one that I can put the tags in, and then this one has little chocolate eggs inside. So one thing I have noticed is that when I have cut these pieces off and I don't have the bulky ends to tuck in, the lid is a little looser, because the lid is obviously made to fit and accommodate some extra bits and pieces inside. So just bear that in mind whenever you're making your lids, and enjoy, because that's real good fun. I really enjoyed that. So thanks very much for watching. I know that I'll be making lots and lots more of these because they're so enjoyable. There's different ways of putting in the insides in, gate folds, and there's a little, I'll just show you it here actually. There's a little template here for making a squash card, is it called? Yes, a squash card. So I'll do that, and I'll probably come back with another video on that one. I just wanted to finish this video here because I didn't want it getting too long, but there you are. I've really enjoyed that, really enjoyed the board, and can't believe how easy it was. So thanks for watching. Don't forget, if you've liked the video, to give it a thumbs up and hit the notification bell for any further videos, and subscribe to my channel if you would. I'd appreciate that. And I will add my links down below here. Some, but not all, will be affiliate. So I thank you very, very much for anyone who uses those. So as you know, you don't need to worry, it won't ever cost you any more to use those links, but it does give me a little commission for my efforts in making these things, so it's very much appreciated. Thanks very much. Until next time, bye bye.